So your ancestors say anybody trying to soul swap or destiny or a body swap with you is facing immediate judgment, and they are automatically stuck and bound to their body. And I want y'all to understand. Aussie and Isis Oracle was talking about this too as well. How the chosen ones right now are going through a time where we were attacked on all cylinders because you have many blessings that you're stepping into because of all of the work that you have done in the past is now being catching up to you now in the physical. And these people, they were, trying their hardest to stop this abundance. They were trying their hardest to figure out a way to slow you down, stagnate you, to get you to crash out, to get you to do something to mess up yourself. Why? Because these are people that know you, that envy your light, that envy the fact that you are somebody that is connected to the Most High, somebody that has actual powers, somebody that has spiritual ranking, and they have always wanted that, but they've always wanted to pretend like they had a spiritual ranking that was that high. You understand? But they was already manipulating folks and using folks to get the financial means and physical means that they have. And so this is your own people and some of these other groups of people that they have teamed up with to come against you to get you in certain situations, but ultimately that has failed because you remember that you have people in the court systems that are angels themselves that people don't know about. Your ancestors and angels that come in and in the form of many different people, and they'll come in and really take over and help you win this case. And this is what I'm saying. So any cases that you have had against you or any cases that other people were trying to bring you up into is ultimately going to be resolved. And when I told you about the life insurance policy that they tried to do on you, and when they were trying to take you out with some type of poison or some type of chemical induced drug or whatever it is, right? And also, when you think about you dealing with physical ailments and pains that comes from certain diseases, this is all energy that they was spell work energy and projection that they was sending to you when you was in certain environments and spaces, and they know exactly what they're doing when you have the means to get out of certain spaces. You have the knowledge, the wisdom, but somehow you keep getting stuck inside and you're not able to get away from this person or that person. It's because they try to do this spell binding and to create energetic attachments to keep you attached to them. And this is what I'm saying. Ultimately, y'all don't even know what's going on. So when we get back to it, what I'm saying is you got to a point where you mastered how to beat everything they threw at you, and you've been sending all of their energy back to them, and they've been getting in trouble. So now that they are attached to this body and they're bound to the body, they have to go through the court systems, and they're going to end up being fried and going to prison. And these people, they're not going to be able to run away and try to kill themselves or allow themselves and try to run away from their karma. They're going to have to be able to face it and take it head on. They're not going to be able to leave state. They're not going to be able to leave the country, get away. They're going to have to take it head on. You understand? And so that being said, these people that were trying to do a spell, like you understand with Sanat, and they were trying to do a spell where they did, with many different other people where they try to swap bodies with you, or they try to, do you like a get out thing where it's almost if you are not even you anymore, and they kind of trying to take over your vessel. You understand? And they these are spells that you only acquire when you read into the clip off and the Kalip off. You read into more of the darker arts of the occult. And these are spells that they have to actually try to manipulate somebody's energy or try to actually come into the body and take over their body. Or in other words, can I even give you the illusion of you thinking that I'm you and you were me in a sense? You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying is ultimately how they try to soul swap and destiny swap and body swap. And you understand, depending upon what the spell is, this is how they do it. So ultimately, they were trying to soul swap bodies with you, and they were trying to come into your vessel. And, they were going to come around the other people that was in this group are called a coven and show signs and signals that they had took over your vessel and your being because they were jealous and they've always wanted to be you. They're like skin hopper. They're like a skin hopper because they've always wanted to embody your energy and embody your light and be able to have the caliber of, prestige of just people liking them like that. But they don't have the type of soul wisdom or knowledge that you have. And when they try this, you got to understand your spiritual ranking so high that they got shut down immediately, and they immediately got returned back to sender. They're going crazy and they're going delusional. And these other people that are hiding what's really going on within them, and they having these nightmares and these dreams and stuff like that, now they really are going to have to face the consequences that come with this with them doing that because our judgment angels are here. And we got more to talk about with this, but I'm gonna leave this right here.